Hi, this is SSA Group YouTube channel. When starting a new or extending an existing project, one of the most important questions is how to find relevant IT talents. Usually a business owner has two options here: recruit a freelancer or hire an IT service provider. Let's walk through the main factors to consider when choosing which option will be the best. For objective comparison, we have invited a special guest to share with us her experience of working with a client on freelance. Let's walk through the main factors to consider when choosing between hiring an IT partner and a freelancer. My name is Igor and I'm a business development manager at SSA Group.
Hi, my name is Olena. I am a front-end developer with 4 years of practical experience as an individual contractor.
To effectively recruit top IT talents, here at SSA Group we have our own senior recruitment team following an established recruitment strategy. The IT service provider can offer candidates within no time if available specialists have the relevant skill set. If there are no relevant specialists on the bench, the IT company undertakes each step of the talent acquisition process, including internal technical interviews with in-house IT experts. As a result, the client gets shortlisted candidates with the right skill set and relevant experience for the final interview.
In most cases, I am responsible for searching for clients. I communicate with them directly and I ask them everything I need to know about the project. First of all, I ask client about the list of responsibilities and deadlines. Sometimes the client divides the development project into stages. Sometimes I can do it. Based on these stages, we make milestones. After that, we make a contract where we specify deadlines and each milestone. Sometimes the client asks me to pass a test task. It can be either a paid or a free test task.
The IT service provider has corporate business processes that cover every stage of software development. Following the generally accepted guidelines and software development standards that cover project management, quality assurance and security issues allows IT companies to ensure the final software product quality. Providers can guarantee a high level of employee productivity and have tools for its control.
Based on my experience, clients have several ways to check the effectiveness of a contractor. If I use the tracker app, the client can see the screenshots from the app. Plus, I regularly provide reports about my work. If it's a fixed price contract, I provide daily reports to the client. For example, I am letting the client know at what development stage I am now and what exactly has been done earlier.
Security is a crucial issue on every project. If the client needs compliance with HIPAA, GDPR, ISO or SOC standards, an IT service provider is the only option. Moreover, the client can count on an in-house data center for development purposes, a secure development environment, licensed and up-to-date corporate software, and high-performance hardware and equipment. Furthermore, the IT company pays attention to financial security and provides employee background checks to ensure the client's project security and intellectual property protection.
As for project security, I can even say that my clients are not interested in what software I use. Also, clients are not interested in buying licensed software. Sometimes clients ask me to sign NDA, which I sign without any problems.
The primary benefit of working with an IT service provider is collective experience. The software developer is not an isolated element. They are a part of a project team and particular department. If the specialist faces a new challenge, it is not necessary to solve it alone. It is common to consult with more experienced colleagues, provide code review and use in-house accelerators and enhancers to speed up the development process. The collaboration with other technical departments and knowledge sharing within internal meetups allow the IT specialists to grow professionally and get valuable technical insights that can be implemented in future projects.
As an individual contractor working in team, I usually use Slack for communication. From time to time, I have calls with the development team members to discuss the project. I can ask for advice from my team members or some colleagues I know, or I can simply Google the issue.
It is a common practice to conduct regular employee appraisals and develop personal development plans for each IT specialist. SSA Group has implemented the matrices of competence to track the professional growth of tech talent and determine an employee's seniority level. We are motivated to invest in our employees' further education, English proficiency certification, and professional growth.
Personally, I was never asked about any professional education or certifications. What's important for the client is to look through my GitHub account. Also, they review feedbacks and project history on my Upwork account. In general, I think clients are not ready to invest in my education.
It is simpler to form a development team with an IT service provider who already has in-house specialists ready to join each stage of the software development process. Furthermore, at SSA Group we can offer consulting services regarding market research, business analysis, product viability assessment, user experience, user testing, and so forth.
As for full cycle development, it's only a small percentage of the clients who ask whether I know any backend developers or designers. For example, recently I've been asking about front-end developers since a client was interested in expanding his team.
According to McKinsey research, remote employees experience difficulty connecting to colleagues and managing work-life boundaries, which affects productivity. The IT service provider cultivates corporate culture by providing team building, anniversary celebrations, corporate events, and other HR activities to establish interpersonal connections within the teams. In addition, IT companies provide a number of employee benefits and compensation such as health insurance plans, office perks, wellness programs, corporate discounts, and so forth.
Regarding employee retention, well, if the contract is finished, it's finished, no obligations between the parties. However, sometimes a client may offer a new project, so we make a new contract for that. I don't get any social perks from the client or any team building activities.
To deal with the foreign contractors, the client needs to be familiar with the country's legislative framework, taxation laws, and undertake the signing of all of the contractual documentation with the freelancer. The IT service provider takes over all the agreements with the client and employees regarding the project, including a non-disclosure agreement. As business entities, IT companies guarantee legality and reliability.
It is the responsibility of the individual contractor to pay taxes, sign legal agreements, finalize contracts and accounting. I do bookkeeping activities and manage my taxes. The client has never asked me to show any tax reporting documentation, so they are not interested in whether the contractor pays taxes or not.
IT solution providers offer flexible cooperation models, suitable for all kinds of projects depending on project duration and the level of client involvement in the development process. Rates already include an administrative fee that covers all corporate activities, administrative expenses, and employee perks in addition to the monthly salary.
Rates depend on how I agreed with the client about the contract and our cooperation model. It can be either an hourly-based contract or a fixed-price project. It all depends on the length of the projects and the requirements. Some projects I can do in 1 week with all fixes and the other in 2 weeks, or even a few months. Also, I had an hourly contract where I was working with a tracker app. If I see that the contract is complex and it's hard to estimate it, I offer to work on an hourly-based contract.
A good market reputation is crucial for the software development company. Signing an agreement, the IT partner commits to take on the project and get it done. In case of project failure or some issues with IT consultants, a reliable IT service provider agrees to bear risks and offers certain warranties for its clients.
A lot of risks are related to the deadlines. I usually meet all the deadlines. From my experience, when discussing the deadlines with a client, I prefer to take 1 to 2 days in reserve. In this case, I have a longer timeline and I will be ready to submit the project on time.
Cooperation with IT service providers automatically implies business growth and scalability. At any moment, the client can request an increase in the number of experts to accelerate the development process.
Usually, clients are not interested in expanding their team. They hire a contractor for a specific task, so they realize they should find other talents by themselves.
Scalability was the last point to compare. Summarizing the above, the services of a freelancer can be enough for small projects or minor support activities with clear specifications. On the other hand, you may benefit from involving an IT service provider if you need to implement a complex solution from scratch that requires the technical expertise of several IT consultants. Based on the experience of our invited freelancer Lena, we may conclude that business owners who use the services of a freelancer have little interest in delving into the project's process details and more focused to get final results as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video. Consider experienced IT consultants from SSA Group to support your software development plans and business growth. Please fill out the contact form on our website and we'll be in touch with you lightning fast. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video. Bye!